Auset from Queendom Tarot. Thanks for watching. I just want to take a quick moment just to introduce you to myself, since this is my first month on YouTube. Like I've been on a spiritual journey for about 20 years now. It started, I was 23 years old. I went through the loss of my boyfriend, and that whole grief period set me on the journey of where is God? Who is God? Started out Jehovah's Witness, Islam, Rastafarianism. I searched through all the religions. And I learned that I'm a part of all, and all is part of me. So I use all religions. I'm connected to all religions. I have kindred spirit soul families that's part of all religions. Particularly for me, for my practice, like I said, I use all of it. But particularly, I've gone back to my roots. African spiritual science is, probably what I would consider my religion if I had to choose a religion. There's many branches of that. I don't attribute to one or the other. Like I said, I'm not big on labels. I'm not big on titles and labels. And, there's one source, and I connect into that source, and I allow that energy to come through me. And I don't feel there's a label or title really on that. That's a personal connection I have, that we all can have with the Most High. So that's just where I am, what I consider the God and Goddess consciousness. So if you vibrate with me and resonate with me on a certain energy, here in Queendom, certain frequencies, we don't want the lower vibrational frequencies here in Queendom. So if you see, we're definitely going to have to delete, block any of that lower vibrational stuff. We're just not going to entertain any of that here. If it's not based on love, peace, harmony, uplifting, if it's anything that's opposite of that, like, it just won't be tolerated. It's not welcome at all. Like, that's not what we're on here. We're on uplifting, empowerment, love, and channeling, like I said, source energy. So that's just a little bit about me. Like I said, I am a Sagittarius. I'm a fire sign. So that's, I like to be straightforward and direct, and, just put things on the table. That's just who I am in my personality. So, like I said again, if I resonate with you, great. Just, subscribe, share, like, whatever, your spirit leads you to do. Because everything around here, that's what I was going to say too. Everything is just connection, spiritual, and it comes through me. So I may not shuffle like the next person, read like the next person. I don't want to be put in a box like that. Please don't put me in a box. Please don't label me. Please allow me to channel me through me. Thank you very much. Let me just burn a little sage. Clear the air and the energy. What I've been doing, as I was saying, I just want to go, with the energy and spirit. So what I did was I put all 12 signs in a ball, and I've just been like pulling them out, one by one, let spirit just decide whose reading it is, this time, whose turn it is, and that kind of thing. So I did the first 6 the other day, and I'm doing the last 6 today. So this reading will be for Cancer. For Cancer. My Cancers. Water signs. I don't know many Cancers. I'm like, do I know? Well, yeah, I do. I do know a couple Cancer guys, like, not well, like, not family members. I'm like, I don't think I have any family members. But, guys, what I can say about the guys, Cancers that I have met, they're so sweet. Like, they're so sweet. Y'all are so, like, and I guess that's the water sign, and, every sign has, the positive and the good and the bad. I know some people can say you guys are overly, can be overly sensitive and that kind of thing. Like I said, I can't honestly say that I've dealt that closely with Cancer. So this is an opportunity for me to network and to connect with plenty of Cancers. I can't say that anymore, right? Y'all can teach me. Y'all can, like, I can learn more about the Cancer energy. as I'm tapping in. But yeah, you know, water signs. So I have, you know, dealt with Scorpios and Pisces. So I am familiar with the water energy. But, you know, like I said, recently I've met a couple of Cancers and just, you know, good guys. That's all I can say. Good guys, good hearts. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't disappointed. I do apologize for any like loud distractions. I am in Atlanta. It is Super Bowl Sunday, and I am trying to get my readings done early. So I'm sorry for the light if it's a little distraction. You know, if it's too bright, I do apologize. Because I'm trying to get my work done early, my spiritual work, so I can have a little fun. A little physical fun, a little pleasure. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with a little pleasure. Isn't that right, Cancers? Like, with you being water signs, I know you understand pleasure. That 9 of Cups energy. That 10 of Cups energy. So, there's nothing wrong with a little pleasure. And as I'm saying that I'm saying that, and like the Devil card is staring at me, which that is like another meaning of the Devil card. Like, you know, sometimes you just, you know, have fun, and you know, sometimes fun is cause for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you have to worry about, you know, the consequences later. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, it's gonna be consequences, you know, but you know, you deserve to have some fun. Let your hair down. You know what I'm saying? And to the consequences later. All right. Let me tell you a little bit about this deck. I'm reading the Mythical Goddess Tarot, and that particular deck, you know, communicated to me how it wanted to be read. So I split it into the goddesses. I have the goddesses to see who's overlooking the reading. And then the rest of the cards are like element cards and, you know, different energies and emotions and that kind of thing, you know. So I pull one of those as well to see what, you know, general energy, emotion, elemental energy is covering it as well as a combo. Huh. Never seen that one. Interesting. Let's get the elemental energy. And, you know, this is Aquarius time, you know, I know it's, for Cancers, you know, it's a time maybe you need to address some things. You know, all of us need to address some things. You know, this Aquarius time, I think, is for all of us to sort of kind of address, you know, some things we may not have addressed last year. That, you know, we let the new year come in and we haven't really addressed these issues with ourselves. You know, addressed it with the people who we need to address it with. That energy, I'm seeing that, you know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of, like I was telling, I did Aquarius before, and the energy, common thing I'm just seeing is endings and new beginnings. Like, that's a common theme with everyone. I don't know, you know, whether it's involving business or whether it's involving relationships. I'm just generally seeing that common theme. Okay? All righty, Cancers. I have to stick that out here too, because that reminds you, you know, once you get talking and all that stuff, I can easily forget whose reading I'm doing. Okay, so let's see. Now, let me just see what stands out to me. None of this really stands out to me right away. So let's just jump right into the reading. Like I said, I like to do past, current, and present energy, as well as some oracle cards. So in the past energy, I definitely see the 10. See, I was just talking about this. Just 10 of Cups, pleasure, like happiness, ultimate pleasure, happy home, just, you know, just ultimate happiness. And the Magician. So it definitely looks like you've been trying to manifest this. You've been trying to manifest this pleasure, you know, in the past. It definitely, you know, is coming up in the past energy. But it looks like, you know, maybe there was a loss, an ending, you know, like I said again, you know, here's this ending, this loss, this betrayal possibly. with a commitment. You know, it's clarified by the Hierophant with a commitment, or, you know, some type of loss, you know, maybe with, you know, some beliefs or things of that nature. We have the King of Swords, which is clarified by the Four of Wands, which you have, you know, the happy home environment, all of that, you know, your rewards, that kind of thing. But we do have a king here that is very straightforward, authoritative, emotionally distant. You know, I'm not really feeling that cups, you know, that 10 of cups energy from this king. I feel a little bit more, you know, cutthroat, cutting it off kind of stuff. So we're going to continue. I might, let's just see. I'm going to look a little bit more because we do have the King of Wands here, which is clarified by the Three of Pentacles. I mean, yeah, the Three of Pentacles in reverse. I'm sorry, Three of Cups in reverse. Which it looks like it could be ending to a third-party situation. You know, this King of Pentacles put an ending to this third-party situation that could have been, you know, this loss, this sorrow that's coming from a commitment. You know, maybe you walked away from a marriage, you know, because of a possible new love or, you know, something of that. That nature is what I'm seeing. Yeah. Because, you know, King of Wands, he's out there. You know, the King of Wands energy can definitely be player. You know, he's the king. He's very, you know, this is Cancer, water energy. I'm trying to see where you are. Yeah, this King of Wands is very player. You know, which is not your energy. You know what I'm saying? That's not you. If that has been you, that's not you. You know, you're more sensitive than that. You're more caring than that. You know what I'm saying? That's not who you are. So, you know, you definitely are trying to manifest this happiness. So you definitely want this happiness because you definitely look like you're going through some heartbreak as far as, you know, this commitment, you know, third party situation. You know, maybe you walked away from marriage for, you know, possible new love, or maybe, you know, somebody found out you were cheating and, you know, it caused, you know, a situation in your home. You know, it caused this King of Swords to have to be really cutthroat, you know, in his home. Okay, because I'm saying, you know, we're going to get deeper. But that's what I'm seeing in the past, okay? Let's do the current energy. The current energy, we do have the Devil card, which is clarified by the Queen of Cups, which is Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. So if you are a female, I mean, if you're a feminine energy, I definitely feel like, you know, you were dealing with this toxic King of Wands character. You know, I definitely feel like maybe, you know, you found out about this third party situation, you know, because we do have the Hangman, which is clarified by the Moon card. So it was definitely, you know, in the current moment, it looks like you're waiting, you know, sort of kind of waiting to hear some things maybe you didn't know or unknown. You know, there's some things unknown. Maybe it's some decisions being made about this commitment. You know, maybe there is, you know, we do have the Emperor here and we have the Two of Pentacles. This is the current energy. So we have the Emperor, which is, you know, like the boss, the judge, the, you know, somebody of authority, the father figure who's trying to juggle two things, balance two things, you know, two homes, two people, two families. You know, it could come, you know, from what it looks like, it's two people. So that is the current, you know. You know, I don't know if this Queen of Cups is the double, you know, devil energy. It could be that. It could be this, you know, Queen of Cups. You know, maybe you are having a relationship, a toxic relationship with a Queen of Cups kind of character. You know, someone who's extremely, you know, manipulative, you know, emotionally manipulative to the situation. You know, there's a lot of things that's unseen, that's unknown, and you're sort of kind of trying to wait it out and balance it out. Maybe a third party is, you know, or maybe there is a third party entity that's making a decision, that's balancing this out, that's making some type of judgment on this. That's what I got so far. For whoever pertains to, take it as it resonates. As my best friend says, my soul sister, take the meat and leave the bones. Okay. We have the Ten of Swords in the future, which is like, you know, rock bottom, and we have the Knight of Wands. So it definitely looks like you're going to come to the ending of something, and you're ready to get on. You're ready to take your wand and get out of town. You're ready to get the hell on. That's what it looks like to me. This is like, okay, this shit, I've been stabbed in the back. Okay, I'm done with this. I got to get the hell out. That's what I see. That's in the future. So, you know, it definitely looks like some type of betrayal, you know, some type of stabbing in the back, you know, you're definitely going to walk away from the situation. You know, you may already be going through the loss. You know, did I mention it was Super Bowl? Yeah, so it must be bikes around here. I need to go close all my windows. I'm sorry. Oh my God, that's horrible. I might have to clip that out. I might have to edit. Hopefully I might edit that part out. But yeah. What time is it? It's probably about to get a little wilder around here. Oh, it's 4. Okay. So, like I said, the night looks like you're getting out of Dodge because, you know, like I said again, like I told everybody, there's endings and new beginnings because you have a new beginning with a new lover. You have the Lover's card here. So you definitely have new beginnings. There might be a choice you got to make, you know, to end this, you know. I mean, you're leaving. I mean, you're making some type of choice to get out of this. We do have the Nine of Pentacles, which is clarified by the Temperance card. So it does look like you're trying to balance maybe your independence, maybe this newfound independence that you have. You know, maybe you do have I sort of kind of feel like you're leaving an old situation. You have this new independence, and you have this new situation that's sort of kind of pending. So there is sort of kind of time of balancement. You know what I'm saying? It's a time of, you know, that's just what I feel. And that's what I feel with everybody. You know, it's this ending, it's this new beginning, but it's this time in the middle to where the transition truly takes place. You know what I'm saying? Where you go through the doorway from the past to the future. So that doorway, that path, can seem like maybe the Great Void, which is the card and this is the goddess Aditi. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Aditi. 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 But I'm about to see the Great Void because that's what I feel. I feel like there is this void, the Great Void, you know, of between the past and the future, to where we're all sort of kind of, then there's this temperance and this balance of it. You know, when you're trying to create something new, you know, something new is being created. There is this time of balance. There is this time of temperance. There is this time of mixing and making, you know, sure that things are blended well together. Or the transition is clearly made, that you can make it through that door, if that makes sense. Which, that's what I'm feeling so far. We have also the self-destruction card. I'm going to look into that and see what that is about. And we have the angel card. The angel guidance card we have is the child card. So, I'm going to look into those cards a little bit more and see if that can bring some clarification, some more clarification on what was seen previously. Okay? On what I'm seeing over here. Which is, like I said, it's the ending. It's so with everybody. It's the endings and the beginnings. It's, I don't know. But Aditi, let's see, Aditi, the Great Void. Let's see what that's about. Aditi. The Great Void. Aditi is the Hindu mother of all gods and goddesses, the great womb and the primordial abyss that precedes creation. From the ultimate void, she gave birth to the stars and planets, pure divinity. Aditi existed before time as the infinity of mother space. All creation is conceived and born from the fertile void of her emptiness. Aditi comes during times of the great void that precede transition. She is the emptiness that must be acknowledged when the way before you is dark and unclear, helping you to face the unknown with surety and without fear. Aditi allows you to see the result of your actions before acting, to use the fertile seed times to gain new perspective and access fresh ideas. She holds all possibilities for your future, which becomes clearer through self-reflection and understanding. Before your world is manifested, Aditi brings all possibilities to you for creating the world of substance to come. So it is that period of great void that you are creating from. It is the womb. It is the abyss. And I feel like maybe that's just the energy right now that you're in. You're in that that void, pre-birth. You know, it feels still. It feels empty. You know, because you may be independent, you know, and it may be empty. The house may be empty. You may be used to a full house, you know what I'm saying? And now the house is empty and it feels like a void, you know. But that's the period before great transition, you know. That's the period before a great change. Self-destruction. I'm very inspired too. It's a fire sign. Which, you know, the King of Wands is a fire sign. So I'm feeling definitely some relation between the self-destruction card and this King of Wands energy. Self-destruction. The rattlesnake with her fixed gaze. Let's take a close look at, close look at self-destruction. I want y'all to see this. It's a snake. It's beautiful though. I mean, it's beautiful artwork. Look at that art. I'm a fire sign, so oranges and reds I just love. The rattlesnake with her fixed gaze brings her venom of fire as a danger sign that cannot be ignored. An immediate change of behavior is essential, or you will feel this rattlesnake's bite with the venom close behind. This viper is warning you that you're on a path of self-destruction. You must redirect your will from its destructive inward attack. Let the powerful transmuting power of the snake turn this behavior around. She is inviting you to align with her fire's transformative energy of creation and break the patterns of self-destruction that you find within yourself. Child, you care deeply about children, and they readily respond to your love. All children, include your own inner child, require love, affection, and attention. We can clear and open your heart and schedule so that you can give more time and energy to the children who need you. Cancer. It could be you, or it could be the other party. But, I mean, this is, like I said, I already felt the King of Wands. You know what I'm saying? I already felt this King of Wands was player. And he's being self-destructive, because it could even be, you know, what I'm feeling. I'm even feeling like, you know, this King of Wands character, you know, possibly has children, you know, and it's not really being that, you know, father, because I'm seeing this father doing a lot of juggling. You know, the father figure is doing a lot of juggling. You know what I'm saying? That ain't, you know. That's self-destructive. You know, that's right next to the self-destructive card. You know, right next to the King of Wands and the third party. You know, I also feel like this is the great void as well. This is what's in the center of the reading. It's waiting, contemplating, and not really knowing what's going on. Being in the dark. You know, it is a period of being like in a void. You know, you don't know what to do. You don't know what's, you know. So I can feel that energy definitely of not really knowing how things are going to transition. But I do feel that what has to be done, you know, this self-destructive energy, the devil and the snake, that's got to go. You know, like the devil and the snake got to go. And you may have to pray to have that revealed to you. Like, if these are entities that's in your life, to shine a light, you may have to ask for that guidance. Because I'm feeling for some that could be the situation. Like, these are people. These are entities that are in your life. And they might be fostering some self-destructive behavior. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing this King of, you know, this Queen of Cups, you know, is fostering, you know, it's somebody here that's encouraging this self-destructive behavior. And I feel like this is that energy that you got to disconnect yourself from quickly. You know what I'm saying? It's over. Like, you know, just self-destruction. You completely just, you know, it's going to be rock bottom. This is self-destruction. Okay? But you got to pick yourself up and keep pushing. And you're going to have to change your ways. You're going to have to possibly make a decision. And there may be this time of void, transition, where you feel that there's this great void in between, because you got to temper this. You got to temper this period of going from one to the next, which is going to bring you in a time of independence. You know, it's going to be a period of time where you need to be alone. You can't jump from this. You know, that's not healthy for no one to jump from one situation to the next. So even if you do make that choice to move forward, there still needs to be a time of healing and temperance, that you need to sort of kind of be independent and just take care of yourself before you really go try to create a relationship with someone. Because I don't even really see that. I don't even really see a relationship. I see more inner work, because this to me is dealing with your inner child, which I'm pretty sure a lot of the self-destructive behavior is coming from the pain of the inner child. You know, some pains and things that you went through as a child that probably definitely needs healing, you know, and some love and attention. That's all I'm picking up, Cancer. I mean, again, water signs, you all are the longest ones. I get in this water energy and it's just like flow, flow, which is, I would think it would be air signs and I would just really be talkative, but it's water signs. I get here and the water just like flows. I just flow and I really don't have any control. It's hard to control these readings with water signs. I'm learning the collective energy and just how each sign is different. But yes, Cancer, it's okay to be in this great void. It's okay to be independent, be by yourself for a minute to heal. But you got to get rid of this self-destructive ways. You got to heal this inner child. You got to remove this devil energy, this manipulative feminine energy, toxic energy, self-destructive energy that I think encourages your self-destruction. And keep trying to manifest this. Keep trying to manifest this because it is coming. But it's going to be a time of void first. You got to get healed and independent first. But this is coming. You're going to get this. You know, you're going to get it. If any of that resonated with you, Cancers, I hope it did. Please like, share, subscribe, and see you next month. Have a blessed February. I'm not big on Valentine's Day and all of that, but like I said, I'm a soldier love. So any day that's dedicated to love, I'm definitely with it. So enjoy it with you being a water sign, all emotional and sensitive and that stuff. Just enjoy the day. Spread love, be love, peace and blessings.